there guys, welcome back to the channel, One Casual Heretic, and today we're going to do another Grimdark Future Firefight game. Today, Custodian Brothers and the Plague Disciples. So, I'll have the Custodian Brothers, and then kind of like the AI enemy will be the Plague Brothers. So, it's going to be another in-game objectives kind of mission where we just tally up who has the most at the end. 300 points. So for the Custodian Brothers, we got a Custodian Brother with the sword, a brother with the shield, and then another brother with axe mount and the storm mount gun on his spear, or his little halberd, I guess. So for our Plague Brothers, we have a Plague Champion with a Champion Plasma Pistol, Plague Sword, and he has an ability called Plague Bringer, which basically kind of gives everybody within 12 inches of him at the start of the turn, which basically just gives them a fast roll. These guys have slow, so it just kind of makes them move normal. We have a Plague Brother with a Plasma Rifle, a Plague Brother with a Sergeant Pistol and Energy Fist, and all three of these guys all have the Chosen Veteran upgrade. So they'll all be hitting on 2s when they're fighting. And then 2 3-man squads of Plague Zombies. So, how many objectives? It's going to be 2 plus D3. So it looks like we'll have 4 objectives. And then now, who deploys first and goes first? Our Custodian Brothers and our Plague Disciples. Looks like our Custodian Brothers will go first. Alrighty then. And now we're back. We got everybody deployed. Got our Custodian Brothers on the side over there. And then for these guys, you're supposed to do random deployment for the AI. So I just kind of rolled to see which of these table halves they would start in, and that's just kind of how it went. So the objectives, one's kind of in front of the deployment zone, and then 2 in the middle, just kind of make it even. So our Custodian Brothers did win their roll-off, so they'll go first. And our brother with the sword is just gonna pop up in there and cap that objective, because he's not going to have anybody in range this turn. So for them, our Plague Champion. So for him, he's not really going to have anybody in range, so he's just going to rush right over there. And he does have a pretty far range, because with Ring the Bell, he'll have +4. So yeah, he's got more than enough to get over there. And then now next up, go ahead and move this guy. He'll just kind of move out a little bit over there. And then he's going to use his storm mount on the Plague Champion. This is 3 shots on quality 3+. We got 2 hits. Well, I should probably do it over here. And then it's -1 to his armor, so it's going to be 4 up. So he does fail 1, and he will have his 5+ regeneration save, which he passes. So next up, Plague Disciples, zombies. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll be that squad right there. So they're just gonna do what that other Custodian Brother did, and they're just gonna cap the objective this turn. And then now for this last brother, he's just going to, what does he want to do? Alright, so had to move him, had to check and see, and he is just within 12, so he will get a shot. He has 2 shots with his little spear mount on 3+. 1 hit. This is -1, so we are going to need 4+ armor, which he fails. 5+ regeneration, which he fails. So he will take a wound. Remember, I count up for Firefight. So, who's next? Brother with the plasma gun. To move 8 inches because it ringed the bell. And he will get a shot on that Custodian Brother with the spear. He is kind of out in the open, so there won't be any cover for this. So our plasma gun shoots on quality 2+, thanks to our chosen veteran. It hits. It is AP 4 to armor 2, so it'll be 6+ save, which he passes. Very, very lucky Custodian Brother there. So next up, another Plague Zombie squad. And these guys are just going to, let me see, they rush 12, so yeah. They're just going to go there and cap that objective. And our last one is going to be the Plague Brother with the Energy Fist. He also moves 8 inches. So he'll kind of be right there. And then now he has a line of sight to Custodian Brother. He does have a pistol. So does he hit on a 2+? Yes, he does, but Custodian Brother has 2 up armor. With the AP1, it's going to be 3 up armor. And he takes a wound. Ooh. And it looks like that's going to be it for turn 1. Alright, turn 2. Our Custodian Brothers have 1. And the Plague Disciples, with combination of Ring the Bell and just a lot of extra units, have captured 3 so far. And now our Custodian Brothers finished first last turn, so they will get to go first. And what I think we want to do is get rid of this guy first. So we'll have our Spear Brother take a swing at this guy right here. And then with that spear, he'll get 3 attacks, quality 3+, and these are going to be AP 4. And he hits with 2. We have 6+ armor save on that Plague Brother because you never do worse than a 6. He fails them both. And now, what is his regeneration save going to do? Will it save him? It saves 1 wound. So, that will be a wound on him. Is he knocked out on a 5+? No, he's just stunned. And then that will be it for him. And he will be forced to back out. So, our Plague Disciples, Plague Zombie Squad. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2. So their best move is going to be, well, they are still within ring to bell range, so they are going to go after that squad right there, just from over there to over there. They're going to try to take on that Sword Brother. So Plague Disciples, the Plague Zombies will have 6 attacks in total. They are hitting on quality 5+. Which, wow. They're doing pretty good. And now we have 2+ armor on that Custodian Brother. Double yikes. Ooh. That is not good. But he does give some return swings. Now, with this sword, he's got 3 attacks on the quality 3+. Hits 2, fails 1. Oh, that was a 6. Now, it's AP 1, but they just have 6+ defense. And they don't pass any of them. Now, they do have regeneration, but that sword is rending, so these will be -1 to that save. So, it's going to be 6+ instead of a 5+. And he kills 2. And then they will back out of combat. Alright, just a little difficulty there in case it was noticeable. Our next up, I think we need to go with this brother right here. And he is going to put his shots into the Plague Champion. So again, starting out, quality 3+, 3 shots, 2 hits and a miss, -1, so 4 up armor, 1 pass, 1 fail, and now our regeneration save is failed. So that will put him up to 2 wounds. Almost. So, next up, our other Plague Zombie squad. And where do they want to go? They did start in ring the bell range, so they are going to put some pressure on this Custodian brother. And let's see if they can replicate the success of their other squads. So we got 6 attacks on quality 5+. Wow. Wow, why are the zombies hitting better than Custodian Brothers? So we got defense 2+ on that brother with the axe, which he passes them all. And he will get 1 attack back with his axe weapon, which is just 1 attack with blast 3. It hits on a 3+, that will be 3 hits. So we have 6+ defense, which they all fail. And now the regeneration saves. Fail 2, pass 1. Alright, and I mean, they got a lot of hits in, but not really a lot of wounds, you know? So for our Custodian Brothers, this is our last brother, and he's just going to put his shots into that guy and see if he can finish off that zombie. So 2 shots on 3+, which a hit and a miss. They are not doing all that well. So 6+ armor, which he passes. Oh man, those plague zombies, they're making trouble. So next up, our plague brother with the plasma gun. So that's going to be this guy right here. He is going to take a shot at the axe brother. He has that plasma gun, chosen veteran, so he hits on a 2+, which he hits. 6+ armor because he is kind of out in the open there, which he fails, so he will take a wound. So next up, Plague Brother with the energy fist. That's this guy right here. He just removes his stun marker. And our last one is our Plague Champion, and I think he's just going to want to move around a little bit and then take some shots at that brother right there with this plasma pistol. So he gets 2 shots on quality 2+. We have 6+ armor on that brother, which he fails both. That will make him take a test. Now, I did mess this up in the last game. Technically, when you're rolling on the wounds, the models that start with tough 3 are supposed to need an 8 to be knocked out, and I did mess that up. But we're going to fix that right here. And that brother is knocked out. That is a rough go for the Custodian Brothers. And it does look like that's going to be it for turn 2. Alrighty then, going into turn 3, our score is still the exact same. Well, actually, that is going to be a 0 now, because this should be contested. And I'm just knocking everything over. That is contested. And then our Plague Brothers hold the other 3. Our Custodian Brothers are in trouble. What will they want to do first? They did finish first last turn, so do we want to take what do we want to take a chance on? I think we'll do that because Energy Fist gets 2 attacks, that gets 1 attack, so much more dangerous. So we'll go after this Plague Brother again first. Spear Brother will try to finish him off. So, 3 attacks and quality 3+. And they all hit this time. So, AP4, so 6+ armor, which he passes 1 on. And now his regeneration saves, passes 1, so bring him up to 2 wounds. Is he knocked out on a 4+? Yes, he is. That is a good start for the Custodian Brothers. And then with this 3-inch movement, since he killed what he charged, he's going to move on to this objective. Next up, alright, so first up, our brother with the plasma gun. Now what does he want to do? I think he just wants to stay there. He's going to contest this objective by taking a shot at that brother right there. So, plasma gun, quality 2+, hits, 6+ armor, which he fails. So that will bring him up to 2 wounds. So, our last Custodian Brother, what does he want to do? He is just going to charge that plague zombie and try and finish him off. So, let's see if we can get rid of those annoying zombies. So, sword on a 3+. Look at them today. Oh, wow. Still got 2 hits, though. So, 6+ defense. Fails. Now, regeneration save. -1 because of the sword. Fails them both, so it will take 2 wounds. Is it knocked out on a 4+? No, it's just stunned. So, he has to back out an inch. And that plague zombie is holding on. Plague champion. I think he will want to move up to that barrier right there. And then he is going to take some shots at that brother. Because, yeah, it's 9 inches. He's got 12-inch range. So, 2 shots with this Master Plasma Pistol on a 2+. They both hit. This Custodian Brother is in trouble. So, 6+ armor. They both fail. So, he's at 4 wounds now. And will he be knocked out on a 4+? No, he's just stunned. And our Custodian Brothers are out of activations. Next up is our Plague Zombies. And that's the last guy left, and he's just going to run and get right over that objective, or that wall right there, because the difficult terrain is not going to let him charge. And Plague Zombies for the last. Just removes that stun marker. And it looks like no objectives have changed hands this turn. Because those Custodian Brothers are they're just not having a good go at it today. Alrighty then, turn 4. So far, Custodian Brothers 0-3. Because that Plague Zombie did not want to die, and that brother ended up stunned. So, the Custodian Brothers will have the first activation. So, first up, we don't really have a lot of good choices here. I guess we'll just go for the big play, which is going to be seeing if he can charge him. And he did have the range to just kind of like go around and avoid the difficult terrain, and he's just going to try and take down their boss. So we got 3 attacks with the energy sword. They all hit. These are AP1, so these will be 4+ armor on that Plague Champion. Passes 2 and fails 1. So, regeneration save on a 6+, which he fails. That will put him at a 3+. And now, is he knocked out on a 5+? Do we take the boss with us? Yes, we do. That is a Great move, and with his 3 inches, he just kind of goes over there and takes that objective. Then next up for our Plague Disciples, Plague Zombie Squad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and that move's pretty obvious. Just charges the stun brother, and he gets dragged down by the zombie. It's that one zombie who's like always behind the door in the movie. So our other squad just moves right there. Our Plague Champion's gone, and our brother with the plasma gun, well, he's going to take 2, and he's going to see if he can't get that last wound off. He has a pretty good chance with the plasma gun. So, quality 2+, hits, armor 6+, and he fails. No, that's not good. So, is he knocked out on a 5+? Ooh. 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 Oh, that Custodian brother, he had his moment of glory, but then one random Plague brother with the plasma gun decided to end his whole career. And that's going to be it for turn 4. And it looks like a very clean sweep for our Plague Disciples. And that's the game. Alright, so my final thoughts are, I have played these 2 lists together, and the Plague Disciples, like, okay, this list I have played tested against a few others, and this one it just always wins. That plasma, all that AP4 and those Plague Zombies to slow everything down, this Plague Disciple list, it's just, I don't think I've had another list I've play tested ever beat them, so they're doing pretty well. But I thought these guys could be able to do it. I thought they were tough enough and hit hard enough to take them out, but these guys were tough enough to take it, and they had the bodies to just get around, clog them up, and take the objectives. And yeah, these Custodian brothers, they just, that did not go well for them. But who knows what might happen next time. That was it for this game. Plague Disciples 4-0 over the Custodian Brothers, and hope you guys like this, and I hope you stick around for the next one.